Hello. It is the 29th. I'm so excited. I only have 2 days left of this year. Wow. So glad this year's almost over. I don't know about you, but I've had enough of it. It's some good, some bad, whatever. God, my hair looks like crap. I just might cut my hair this year. I might cut like that much off. Yeah, I think. What do you think? Shoulder length? Maybe? I don't know. Anyways, so I'm trying to get my other page started. I have a couple videos that I was sent. I'll have to look at them in a little while. Might share with you. So happy hump day, by the way. Coffee hour, hump day coffee hour. All right, let's get this other page going so I can do 2 at once. Don't back out. Now, see that? I just did that. And that's what we're on right now. Yeah. And then, of course, I got my dog out in the backyard. She's such a good girl. Let's see. We are going to start my main page. This is my photography page. This is my art from the heart page because when I was in my travel stage, I was taking a bunch of pictures. So we're going to go to live. My tablet has not really been all too receptive lately. Switch it to me. There we go. All right. You guys are helping me set this up. All right. Let's see. What's up with 2022? Let's chat about it. So if you guys are watching the replay, push hashtag replay for me so I know that you actually got to watch this video. And you can comment below at any time. Done. And let's go live with that one. We're going to start the live video. All right, now we're going to turn it back around. So I am actually live on both my pages right now. Welcome if you guys are new to my Facebook. I did do a few shout outs on YouTube about my hump day coffee hour, and I just got my live notification that I'm live on my regular page. So we are now in both pages. Welcome, happy hump day. It's the last one of the year. I really wanted to go over a couple things for 2022, and I also wanted to actually put out my prayers for the people that died yesterday, the people that died that were on the news yesterday. Dave Maddock, was it Dave Maddock? Is that his name? Maddock. He was the coach. You guys can correct me. But I remember him many, many years doing Super Bowls. It's going to be very odd having him not here this Super Bowl. It's very sad. Yes, it is. It is very sad. So I just wanted to at least recognize that I do acknowledge that it is going to definitely be different this year. 2022. So have you guys already planned something or organized to do something for 2022 yet, because I have. And I want to know if you guys have any plans, as far as like, are you thinking about changing your job? Are you thinking about moving somewhere else? This winter, it's best to be down south, because what I've seen up north, it's absolutely insane with all the snow. Uh, I was thinking about going to a few places vacation wise before actually doing something seasonal job, which by the way I'm gonna touch up on, because there's a few things that I've looked into, I've done, I've applied for, I've done interviews for, and I really want to suggest this to y'all. If you have a job to where it's like a 9 to 5 job, um, you're not happy with it, okay? If you seem like you're always broke after the payday, because you're basically you're working to live. You're not working to do something enjoyable. You're not enjoying it, okay? So if that's the case with you, I have a couple suggestions. Now, I've got 11 months of experience with this. There's a lot of people out there that I know that are out west that have actually traveled all over the United States, and they've become YouTube content creators. And there's a few of them that started out slow, but then there's a few of them that like picked up quick, because they had all the famous YouTubers, and there's like thousands of them, and hundreds of them decided to subscribe to their channels and be on their lives. And with YouTube, if you see somebody live, it's because they have over 1,000 subscribers on their channel. Okay, you have to have 1,000 subscribers or more to go to the point where you get monetized. I'm not even going to get into YouTube's monetization, because it's absolutely ridiculous as far as I'm concerned. It's kind of like CashApp, okay? It's kind of like CashApp. You might get $100, or you might send $100 to somebody, but they take their cut before you actually get it. So you have to pay like $105 before that person can actually get the $100. It's kind of like that. They take their little chunk. So there was, seasonal work here. All right. If you really do hate your job and you really want to do something different for 2022, okay, if you have no retirement, you have no 401k, make sure that your 401k is transferable. I don't know, because of the fact that some of these seasonal jobs can be full-time and can be year-long, so you can transfer your 401k to that job and you won't have to lose it. If you're looking to make new friends, and not just virtually here on Facebook, but actually in person. And like I said, if you're always broke because you're always living paycheck to paycheck, it's just not, it doesn't make you happy. You're not happy doing it. You want to see different parts of the world. So this is where I decided to actually speak of seasonal work on this video, on this hump day, because this just might help you on finding something else to do, something that would actually fulfill you with what you think would be different, that would be exciting, that would be brand new to you. You can learn more, you can extend and expand everything that you want to do with it. So the reasons to choose seasonal work, here's the excuses that you would make, in the actual expressions that you would actually have, and the feelings that you would have, that I would suggest to start thinking of seasonal work. I never have time for my family. I'm always working. I never have time to spend with my kids. I'm always working. I have no retirement. I can never take a real vacation. I need a vacation. I have no freedom. I'm always working. I'm always broke. Try minimalism. And that ain't no joke. Minimalism is so simple. It's kind of like hiking and backpacking. You only pack for what you need for that certain event. So if I was to go from here to, let's say, the Rockies, okay, and I would go hiking for a week, I would literally take what I need for a week. So this is what I need is for you to actually sit down, make a list of actually what makes you happy, what doesn't make you happy, what you're doing, what you're not doing that you are procrastinating on doing, what changes you want to make, what changes you want to see made this year, this coming year, 2022. All right. On Monday, February 7th, I'm going to actually be in a different location, and I'm going to be doing a live in a different atmosphere, which everybody needs to do. Everybody needs to take at least one day, maybe one day a week, to where maybe it's for an hour, maybe it's for 2 hours. Just do something different, do something for yourself. Take yourself out of your own atmosphere and just go do something different. Think, like I said, make that list and think of something that you haven't done that you want to do and how many excuses you can make not to do it. Not kidding. I've done it. I've done it. I have seen so many people that have just packed their stuff and left. Like you want to pay off your car insurance for the whole year. Why don't you do that? Pay off your whole car insurance for the 6 months. I think it's 6 month policies. Do that. And actually buy a Planet Fitness membership. Buy a fitness membership to where whenever you travel, you can go into that gym that's national and you can shower, you can work out, you can rest, you can do their sauna beds, you can do their tanning beds, you can do their massage chairs, and you have that time out to do something different, to take a break from whatever you're doing. You can take 2 hours a week, just 2 hours a week for yourself. Can you do that? Have you not done that? If you have not done that, I definitely highly suggest that you do that. If there's projects that you've started that you haven't finished, I know a lot of people that actually sell their projects, like cars or boats and just materialistic stuff, that they have not finished their project because they lost the momentum. Try to start it again. Try to finish it. If not, have somebody come in to help you to finish it. Okay, so here's one of mine. I'm going to actually buy more camping gear, better camping gear. I'm going to finish my tattoo, by the way. I'm actually wearing this shirt. Relay for Life. It's a cancer entity underneath the American Cancer Society. And I'm actually going to finish my tattoo, and I'm going to put been there, done that. And as soon as I can find somebody that'll do it for less than $80, that would be great. Pay off your car insurance. That's definitely one of them that I would suggest. If you have extra rooms in your house, why don't you rent a room? If you have a mortgage that you seem to be swallowed up with, why don't you rent a room out? If you have an extra room like an office or what have you, take that time to actually make that room available and rent it out. That's extra income. If anybody is out there as a mechanic, Please comment below, because there are a couple places that I can actually suggest for you to make extra money. If you're willing to be mobile, then I can suggest a couple places to make money. Okay, so here's another freaky one. If you have a pool and you hardly use it, you can actually offer your pool for exercise classes in small groups. You're not using it? Then put an ad out there, start a group, get the pool offer for exercise classes, and you just might make some money. I mean, try Eventbrite or Everbright, or what is that place called? Eventbrite? Everbright? I can't remember. But anyways, it's the you know what I'm talking about. The other way to make money is actually offer haircuts on the side. If you are a beautician or you definitely know how to cut hair, then put a Facebook ad out there or Craigslist ad and offer to be mobile to do haircuts. You can even do them outside. You don't have to be in somebody's house. You can actually do it out in the driveway or their garage or the side of the house or back porch or whatever. And you can actually make money doing haircuts on the side. You can actually do car washes, which down here in Florida you can still do. Offer car washes. If somebody has an RV, or go to RV parks and offer to wash their RV, or wash their truck. You never know. It's just extra money to be made. You can start a focus group. Change one problem at a time. You can be a proofreader. You can do yard sales too, as far as that goes. A friend of mine has, actually John's already here. Hi, John. I was just about to mention you that you can actually be a voiceover on Yahoo Voice. That's another way of making extra money. You can make money being a hand model. If you have like really nice hands, you can look up agencies and see, if you can use your hands for a hand model. You can gather up clothes and books and jewelry that you don't want and sell them. Sell them on Facebook, one piece at a time. You can do Ebates, cash rebates through Ebates. You can do Amazon Flex with your own little minivan. Like right now, the season's over, so I really don't know how that's going to go. But you can also offer to rent a space in your driveway if you have like a whole acreage of land, 4 acres of land or in such. Okay, all you have to do is put an ad out there that you'll rent a space out for like a week at a time for $50. Just for somebody to sit there, somebody that has an RV or doesn't want to pay the $50 per day, you can make an extra $50 a week by just letting them sit on your property. It's that simple. And I don't have my glasses. Oh, yes, I do. Hold on. No Doherty jokes from me. Oh, no. You're not going to cut my hair, John. John wants to cut my hair. Yeah, no. Yes, but no. You can place ads on Indeed, Glassdoor, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Fiverr with an extra R at the end, Upworks, iWriter. Okay, Fancy Hands for Professionals. And I looked this up because it was really interesting. I thought this was really interesting. Freelance work, answering emails and returns through Fancy Hands website. It's for professionals. You can make $3 to $7 a week by just doing emails. I don't know if it's $3 per email. I don't know. Driving jobs. The other thing that I wanted to do, which of course at this time I cannot do. But I also thought about doing like driving RVs from manufacturers to the lots themselves, driving either Class C's, Class B's, whatever, doesn't matter what it was. But I thought about actually doing that, but it wasn't in the cards. But it's still on the table. But it's still in the shuffle. I haven't flipped that card over to see if it's a possibility yet or not. But anyway, so as far as the seasonal jobs go, there's a lot to be had for seasonal jobs. If you want information about seasonal jobs, I'm definitely full of information, current information, mind you. So if you want information about it, please let me know. So that's basically all I wanted to really come on here and tell you is that, if you don't like your job, change it. There's a lot of ways to change that. A lot of ways to change that. If you don't like your mortgage, like I said, clean out a room and rent it out and make money that way in order to pay for that mortgage. You can rent out your driveway. You can rent out space on your property. You can rent out your pool. Is that supposed to be dorky? I don't know what Doherty is. What is Doherty, Mike? Fancy hands sounds Doherty. What is that? I don't know what that means. National parks. Okay, has anybody thought about national parks? Like, for instance, a small trip, a 3-day trip, 2-day trip, whatever. It depends on where you're located, but you can actually go to a national park. The national pass, I think it's $80. Because, of course, we're not seniors yet, or at least I'm not a senior yet. I got 16 more years. But if you're thinking about doing a small trip, I suggest and highly suggest doing a national park. I can't express it enough how much the beauty is. If you're on the East Coast, you've got plenty of them up in the Appalachian Mountains. If you're in the middle, I don't know what to tell you. I wouldn't highly suggest that because of the weather. And out west right now, I think they're actually on an avalanche. I saw an avalanche in Colorado, an avalanche warning in Colorado. It was north of Denver. So if you look it on the map and you look at Denver International Airport, you look directly up west, northwest. And I don't know if it's still there, but yesterday it was a avalanche warning. So this whole stretch of road was completely blocked off. The thing was completely red all the way through. Oh, okay. Dirty, not so dirty. Okay. That's what Doherty means. Okay. All right. So we learned something new. I honestly have not thought about that. Oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you too was I'm going to be doing a segment on traveling with a health condition, any kind of health condition that you have. Me, with myself and I have diabetes. So I wanted to give my insight, which I have notes right here, about the early onset, the insulin dependent, the insulin resistant, diabetes mellitus, which they call mellitus, which I don't pronounce it that way. How your body uses glucose, how to use your insulin. There's just so much that I want to touch on diabetes. So if you know somebody that's diabetic, please, like this video below and share this video because it'll give them access to my page to where we can actually talk about the diabetes. Diabetes care while working. That's another subject that I'm going to be doing too. All right, so there's a couple places. FloridaRambler.com. That has a couple of the state parks. See, there's national parks and there's state parks, and then there's city parks. But the state parks, they basically have it like a daily use. If you've ever gone to like places like Wekiva or somewhere in Geneva, they've got one in DeBary. They've got them all over the state of Florida from, it's I think it's recreational.gov. And then, of course, you got your Google with Florida State Parks, or your state with your state name, state parks. Okay. And that's all you have to do. So thank you for sharing, John. Thank you. I appreciate that. So if anybody wants to know how to actually travel within your state and you're scared or you have anxiety about traveling, I got the smallest ways of doing it that won't give you anxiety, because I have anxiety when it comes to being in cities. I was a truck driver for 3.5 years and I hated cities. I literally had to take an ashwagandha pill like an hour before I hit that city. I would look at my Google or my Garmin, and it would say, like 60 miles to Atlanta. Oh, hell, man, I'm popping a pill. Because it helped with the anxiety. So I actually did that. So yeah, traveling with anxiety. Definitely want to talk about that too. Turtle Beach Park, Lovers Key State Park, St. George Island State Park. There's just like a bunch of them. Blue Ridge Parkway. I wanted to go from Roanoke, Virginia to North Carolina. I looked up a couple of places. Mount Airy, North Carolina is where the home of Mayberry, like, yes, it's the home of Mayberry's top star, Andy Griffith. So I have that on my bucket list. There's, like I said, there's so many, like in Georgia, there's this peanut that they made as a monument, but it was an actual joke for Carter's campaign. But instead, they thought, hey, we got so many viewers and so many travelers, and they were so interested in it that they actually made it a national monument. So that's in Georgia. So in Georgia, in between the Jimmy Carter monument, which is the peanut, big giant peanut with the big giant smile. Yes, it is. It's an actual, you look it up. You look up Jimmy Carter peanut on Google, and it'll tell you exactly where it's at. And then I also looked up the Coca-Cola plant for the tours in Atlanta, that I wanted to start doing a zoo, which, like I said, I was supposed to be doing a lot of traveling, but came down to Florida and I kind of got hooked, kind of got chains and ball and chains on me right now. But so I wanted to do a zoo series. I have all these zoos lined up. I got the Brooklyn Zoo, Bronx Zoo, Bronx Zoo, Nashville Zoo. There's one in Georgia, Atlanta Zoo. There's two in Texas, and it's a safari. One of them is an actual safari. The Hattiesburg Zoo in Mississippi. I did 2 in Alabama already, 2 safaris in Alabama, and two regular zoos and a safari in Alabama already. I've been to Elvis' birthplace. I want to go to Graceland now. So here's another tip. If you want to see Graceland, I suggest, but you have to go see the Elvis birthplace first. It's kind of like watching Jaws 2 without seeing Jaws 1. You just don't understand the concept. That's just an example. It can be the Twilight series, okay? It could be anything, like, you start watching the one where they get married instead of the one before that on how they got to know each other and built up to the marriage. And then you watch the one where she has a baby and you wonder, what the hell am I watching? Like, who are these people? Because you didn't watch the whole series. So it's kind of like that. So I do suggest that you go to Elvis' birthplace first in Tupelo. Okay, you got to go there first, then you go to Graceland, because you have to understand how this man became. And the other thing I wanted to also tell you is Elvis had a twin brother. I think he said twin, but he had a brother. She was pregnant with twins, and his brother came 30 minutes before he did, but that one didn't survive. But here comes Elvis 30 minutes later, and he survived. Yep. So Elvis had a twin. A lot of people don't know that. So, like I said, there's a lot of history out at this place. I am so glad that I went. And again, Graceland is still on my list. So, no way. John says, watch Jaws 3. I am in it. No way. John says, been to Graceland, but have you been to Elvis's birthplace in Tupelo? You got to look that up. I'm telling you. And it's free. You know, it costs money, I think, to go into the museum. But I only went to certain parts. I have the whole video on my YouTube about, the whole entire book that they gave us. But I did everything except the Reflections Lake or the Reflections Pond and the walk around. And I didn't do any of that. I actually went and saw the history of him, not what he built, but the history of him. So I stayed upon the history, and that's what I wanted to see, and that's what I wanted to learn. So that's what I did on my tour. Yeah, there's just so much that, like Biloxi historic tours, okay, in Biloxi, it's like $15, cash only. Exact fare. You have to have exact fare. Dunn Falls Water Park in Meridian. Hattiesburg Zoo, camping in Mississippi and Petrified Forest. Mississippi Aquarium. Hard Rock Hotel in Biloxi, that's one place I didn't get to go because by the time I got from Mississippi, oh my God, where did I start? I mean, I rode the whole entire coast. Like if you look at a map and you look at the Gulf and you see that line, that last road that goes all the way down even through Florida, I drove that whole entire route. And it's beautiful. I went to Orange Beach, Pensacola. I've been to the Ron John Surf Shop in Orange Beach, Alabama. Ron John Surf Shop, I was just by that a couple days ago in Cocoa, but I didn't stop in. I didn't feel the need to. Hey, Paul, how are you? So I've gone through a lot already, and I would love for you to watch the replay. There's a lot of places that, like I said, oh, and by the way, last night I also heard on the news that passports are going to cost you more as of 2022. I don't feel the need for a passport. I just need the passport card. I think that's all you need for Mexico is the passport card, I think. But so many people have put different things on the page about crossing into Mexico. Some people, they just go to Aladonis, or I can't even say the word. But anyways, they go through Mexico just for like glasses, prescriptions, dental work. And they basically get 90 days worth of prescriptions, and then they just cross back over to the United States. It's cheaper. It's a lot cheaper out there. So that's why they do it. Now, me, myself, and I haven't had a passport since 2007 and haven't needed one. Happy Hump Day, by the way. So, I think that's basically it for now. I hope a lot of people watch this video. I know it's a little long, but I wanted to touch on a few of the important subjects, which I already have. So I will probably be on here Thursday at noon with more descriptive on the diabetes and the travel with diabetes, and some more of the meals and diets and things to have when you travel. Make sure you do have, because like right now my daughter's on a travel thing and they went to a log cabin and they didn't pack any food. So they had to go for every single, I mean, the cabin has all the dishes and the towels and the whole kitchen is full. but they didn't have any food. And I was like, okay, you brought the dog food, but you didn't bring y'all food. So they're like spending buku money, keep going out. Like, I said, if I wasn't too busy helping you pack, I probably would have packed you food, but I was helping them pack the car up and clean and take the garbage out and the recycling and everything else. So yeah, my visit was very busy, but it was very nice. Very nice. So yeah, so the other thing I wanted to tell you right before I get off here is I'm going to be doing a coffee cup, which John actually, no car, even better. I'm going to be doing a coffee cup opinion, like I'm going to bring a bunch of coffee cups out, and I'm actually going to see who likes what kind of cup, because I get a lot of compliments on the different types of cups that I drink out of, but that was like a while back. This is like 6 months ago. I'm going to be doing Facebook Lives more. I'm going to be doing YouTube Lives more. I'm going to start an Instagram. So if you guys have an Instagram, please put it below, and I will follow you once I get on Instagram. And I've been kind of busy with the holidays. And I'm also going to be doing postcards. So within my travels, I'm going to pick up postcards, and I'm going to see who can guess where I'm at. And if they get it right, I am definitely going to send them either the coffee cup or the postcard from there. Literally, I will get with them by instant messenger and actually send them that gift just for participating and being a part of my live. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So travel art, I'm going to be doing a lot of travel art, which is a lot more pictures. So you guys, if you haven't subscribed to either one of the channels, it's Christine Patricia 2019, or it is Art from the Heart. And then I have my major 2022 bust out with John. John's helped me a lot, and that's going to be with my Christine's Corner, which is KORNER 2020. So it's Christine's Corner 2020. That's my Facebook page that I'm going to try to implement everything that I do on that, but I have to submit it onto my phone. God, more shit on my phone, right? So, all right. So just wanted to put that out. So I'm going to go finish my day, and make sure you guys have insurance before the 1st. Make sure you're insured, because 2022 is going to get more expensive, especially with passports too. So you guys have a great hump day. Submit, Chris. What? Anyways, so have a great hump day. Text me later. I'd appreciate it. And you guys can instant message me at any time. You leave messages. If you have an Instagram, please put it down below. I'd appreciate it. And we will talk later. All right. So, ciao for now. Finish. All right. Ciao for now.